Hey everybody, welcome back to more Duke Nukem 0 Hour. I'm still Negaroth. I still have Deceitful Penguin here with me.
Hiya.
Hi. Ohio?
Hiya.
Oh, you're not putting in any kind of Hebrew.
What? No, I could do a passable Yiddish because it's just Hebrew and German mixed. But
Or no, I'm thinking of Lahayim.
Lachaim,
Yeah.
no, I could do Ohio, but that would be good morning, which is I don't like because it's too specific.
Hmm. Well, that's kind of I don't know. Getting off topic off this very exciting level. Look at all these zombies. People love zombies. Can never get enough of them.
Yep, I remember when I saw Dead Island, I didn't go, oh yeah, oh no, another zombie game. I said, yes, finally a zombie game that treats zombies like the serious matter that they are.
And then it turned out to be a buggy nightmare from what I've heard.
Pretty much, yeah, and it couldn't decide if it wanted to be serious, like the old, like one of those serious zombie movies about death and consumerism and shit, or if it wanted it to be Dead Rising, where you're, taking your disco ball and frying zombies.
From the impression I got, I tried to stay fairly serious.
But the gameplay was so silly.
Yeah, like I think you could repair pretty much every weapon in the game, like even if it was a stick. You can't. You can't really repair a stick to where it's back to its normal state. Well, that's actually something we've seen before. I think it's only appeared one other time in the game, and that's probably for good reason because it's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with.
Good thing we're now in HD and saw that one perfectly.
Yeah, but I mean it has quite a bit of life. It doesn't have any direct attacks. It just kind of keeps on shitting out those little spider aliens, which are a pain.
Oh, Duke.
So it's a bit difficult to deal with if you don't have any like high damage weapons, and it's not really something you can ignore because it just keeps on shitting out spiders. So it's not something that you have to deal with that often. Like I said, I think it only appeared in one other stage, and even then it was inside of a secret. So that was possibly the worst secret ever.
You're like going in there saying, what wonderful weapons will I found? Oh no, I don't find weapon, I find horrible looking alien monstrosity shitting out spiders.
Yeah, I'm reminded of there was one early secret in I think Daikatana where you got in there and there was a fucking mini boss in there, and it was just like, this is not a good secret at all. This is a boss battle. And then there were all like the dope fish encounters, which were stupidly hard to say the least.
Oh, these wonders I'm missing by not playing Daikatana.
Yeah, it was a good game to try out just to see if it was as bad as people said it was, and honestly, it really wasn't.
You have to consider the time it was made. I mean, now it's not too big because, I mean, a few hundred megabytes isn't huge, and modern specs, it's not horrible. But imagine if something like, if it was something like Crysis, except Crysis was twice as large, had incredibly shitty graphics, and was constantly killing you because of your AI friends were completely fucking rubbish.
Well, that's why you just shove another person in there and you don't have to deal with the AI.
Except the co-op didn't come up until after the first patch, which was back when patches still came in, discs rather than the interface.
Yeah.
And even then you couldn't have cutscenes.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is that hearing people saying it's like the worst game ever is obviously a hyperbole to an extreme point. I played really horrible shit. And comparatively, Daikatana was like, yeah, I can deal with this.
I mean,
Because
when we both played Kane Lynch. I mean, the first Kane Lynch is probably the worst game I played. Probably. But even then it had this sort of interesting je ne sais quoi, you know, just because it's a fat psychopath and a, you know, middle-aged loser, and they're killing people. It's something you don't see every day. Well, Daikatana was just painfully mediocre.
it stretched itself out for too long, and it seemed to blow its collective ideas in pretty much the first area. Like, once you start going back to the different time periods, it's just... there's nothing extremely new or amazing anymore. It's like... things like the little plant you run into that can heal you up. That's never seen anywhere else in the game. Everything else is just, you know, normal health items.
So there's not like, you know, rice balls in Japan or food dispensers in the future.
Well, no, you start out in the future. Every other time period is like in the past.
Oh, you never go to the further future.
No.
Or the present.
No. Well, no, I think... well, there's like an alternate future you go to, which I think is like the last area. I don't know. I think I was halfway through like the medieval portion, or almost done with the medieval portion, and...
goodbye, fair world!
Yeah. That particular guy, I could never figure out why he was never able to throw one of his explosives over that barrel. Yeah, he just was suicidal, I assume.
Yes, you see, behind his dapper exterior lies a heart most sad. He had sought fair Genevieve out for marriage, but she had refused him, because he is a pig alien. And so...
yes.
So he decided to commit suicide.
Alright, as you said, pre-recording, he got hoisted by his own petard.
Yes.
Which is not as sexy as it sounds. So.
Don't try this at home.
But yeah, I mean, I know we haven't really been talking about the level that much, and as I'm sure you could tell from watching it, it's not the most exciting thing, especially in the start. The start is just a bunch of zombies pop out and they go down with one shot. It's not that great.
I mean, you talked about it maybe being a reference to the Duke 1 and Duke 2 being...
well, the initial tombstones where it's like Duke Nukem 1 and Duke Nukem 2.
Yeah, I mean, you said it could be references to the games, except the models didn't look 2D and stolen to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are.
I just mean a name reference. I don't actually mean like... it's not gonna do like in Super Mario RPG where you can get turned into 8-bit Mario.
Oh, I love that. Or in Super Paper Mario where there's like a hugifying thing and it turns you into 8-bit 1, except you're so huge that you crush the level.
I don't really remember that. Also, I'm kind of pissed off now because re-looking at this, I just noticed there was a crack in the wall there that I missed. So I don't know. I'm sure that secret within a secret didn't hold anything amazing, but I'm still looking at that and I'm like, oh, damn it, I forgot something.
I'm sure that you'll that all the viewers that come here for their 100%, you know, fix of Duke Nukem are incredibly sad, but will forgive you.
Yes, I want to be the most thorough Duke Nukem 0-hour LP out there. I am trying my best to go through as many of these Duke Nukem atrocities as I possibly can, and thankfully it's almost over.
Aren't there some Game Boy games left?
Nah, I'm not doing the Game Boy Advance one.
Oh, okay. I know.
I have no want to do that nonsense.
Oh, Duke! What a pun!
Yeah, so you may notice we have about 4 to 5 minutes left of the video, and you know, we've gone through that zombie-filled excitement that was the cemetery, so now it's time to relax. in our barge.
Da 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 da, shooting aliens in the balls. Da 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 da. Yes.
Yes, exactly. This it may seem pretty laid back and lackadaisical, but this can actually be a fairly difficult part to deal with, mostly because that's no longer water beneath us, but rather a highly deadly poison, I guess. And it will pretty quickly kill you. Like, if you stand in it for about 3 seconds, it's just instant death. And I've found that out a number of times, over and over and over again.
There's nothing quite like having a tedious level that you can't wait to get out of, and then having to play it again, and again, and again.
Yeah, especially only to find the most tedious part is the part where you instantly die, and also just goes so slow.
Slowly.
Like I mean, obviously there's video editing I can do, but I don't want you people to miss out on the true majesty of this level by speeding it up. Just, just relax, lay back. It's a very calm journey down a canal. I'm not even sure if England has canals. Who knows?
Probably something like, I mean, that thing reminded me of a dry dock, but I don't know. I don't think they do.
Yeah. I don't, someone out there might be able to help us out on that. But the actual name of this canal was actually, we were trying to figure out if it was supposed to be a rather subtle joke, because it was called Elementary Canal, and Deceitful Penguin was able to figure out there was, what was it called, alimentary?
Alimentary canal is part of a digestive system, so it turns food into poop. For those to give the brief version.
Yeah, so we weren't actually sure if that was supposed to be a very subtle poop joke, or if it was supposed to be in reference to something else. We couldn't actually find anything on an actual elementary canal, so...
I mean, why would they go with a subtle biology pun when they could be saying, "Oh no, I'm going up shit creek," or something?
Yeah, that would actually have been funnier. Except I don't think they could say shit.
Oh yeah, into the 64, sorry.
Yeah, they would have been like, bloop creek.
Up poop creek.
And just to, really hammer in the fact that this part is awful, there's some, precision jumping you have to do. And I almost died there. When I was playing, I was like, oh shit, I died. And it's like, oh, no, I was in there for like a second and a half, so I was okay. If I was in there for like a second longer, death.
That's the best kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, precision jumping, slow-moving barges, death traps, that's what I think about when I think about Duke.
Mm-hmm.
And anal leakage. But, actually we're done with the canal part, so that's good. There's just one more little tiny barge bridge to get across. And we're pretty much done. Just got one last babe to pick up. And the thing is, I think I ended up missing a time machine part in another level, so I am going to have to use the code to access the secret level, but it's the end of level.
It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, the humanity.
Oh, bye.